VIA Technologies is the supplier of power-efficient x86 processor platforms that are driving some system innovation in the PC, ultra-mobile, and embedded market. Senior Marketing Specialist with VIA Technologies is Ben Hall. Hello, Ben. How are you? Welcome into Tomorrow.
Thanks very much, Dave. I'm good.
Glad to have you with us. Tell me first a little bit about VIA. What are you guys actually known for, other than, of course, the brief intro that I just gave?
Well, that sums it
pretty
up
much
nicely.
Wrapped it up?
It does. We, as you say, make processor platforms, and those platforms, we specialize in making low-power processor platforms that are small form factor as well. So what that does is enable these sorts of mini-note devices that we're showing at IFA this year, and we've got a range of those that we're showing off, from high tier 1 players like HP through to smaller OEMs. And what we can do with these devices, and there's one here you can see, these are basically small form factor notebook PCs. What they're called mini notes, or you might have heard the term netbook.
Yeah.
But basically there's a full-featured PCs that have been shrunk down to a screen that's less than 10 inches.
So you think, well, if they can shrink these down like this, why don't we do that with all of them? Well, because sometimes you need a little more real estate or a little more screen space. But
certainly,
for running around, this is the open book, right, from VIA?
This is the open book from VIA, yep. Yeah, as you say, if you want something portable, this is what you're looking at. This is currently the fastest growing PC segment there is, these mini note devices.
And it's understandable because you can literally take something like the VIA open book and just toss it under your arm and run.
Exactly. Yep.
So
exactly.
Not as a thief, mind you, but just the ability to just grab it and go, and it'll do everything you need it to do. Maybe not as easily because it's so small. I mean, you know, you have certain things you might need the desktop or a larger laptop for.
Yep.
But it's great.
Exactly. Well, as you say, these, while they are full-featured machines, you probably don't want to be working on them 24/7. People are buying these as a second, even third machine.
Yeah.
Yep. And it doesn't seem to be any sort of one sort of segment that's focusing on it. They're going into schools, so they're focusing on education, enterprise, the mainstream consumer. They're all taken with this device. It seems to be very popular.
And it is absolutely very portable, and that's the key. I mean, that's the ability to just use something like this as you go, on the go.
Exactly. I mean, you're looking at something that weighs about a kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it fits into, very popular with women, it fits into the purses, you know, book bags, so forth, students. So, yeah, I mean, the big feature of these, the big plus of these is its portability.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And is this just one in a series that VIA is working with these days? Or?
This is a reference design. So actually, we make the hardware inside, we make the processor platform.
Yeah.
What we're doing is making this available to OEMs. They can download all the CAD files, so they can get the whole shell of the machine. We provide the hardware that goes inside. Basically, it lets them put these sort of devices to market quickly. It reduces the time to market. It makes it very cost effective for them. And so they're able to download all this, put their brand on it, and sell it straight to the consumer.
Gotcha. And by OEMs, of course, Ben's referring to just manufacturers of, like you mentioned, HP and others, basically. So you're the ones that are providing the technology for these companies. And we may or may not see the VIA name anywhere, right? It might just be another manufacturer.
That's right, yeah. The VIA, just like Intel or AMD, we make the hardware inside, yeah. So what you're going to see on the outside of these devices is the OEM's brand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, I would imagine then as we compute further into tomorrow, as you mentioned, not only are they becoming popular, but we're going to see a lot more of these then.
Well, yeah, as I say, it is currently the fastest growing PC segment. So you're going to see a lot more of these devices. Now you're seeing a lot of the tier 1 companies come into this. They're putting out mini note devices. They've seen how popular this category is, and you are going to see a lot more of these devices in the future. And
of course, what else might you be showing here at IFA as VIA Technologies? Is this the baby here that you're really taking off?
Yeah, we're showing not only the open book, we're showing a number of other mini note design wins. But we're focusing on the mini note category. We've got and small form factor sort of miniature designs.
Gotcha. Ben Hall is the Senior Marketing Specialist with VIA Technologies. Their website, very easy, viatech.com. VIATECH, viatech.com. Of course, we'll link you there, and you'll see what Ben and his team are up to, and all of our guests here at IFA. Ben, thanks for spending a few minutes with us during our IFA Berlin broadcast. It's our pleasure.